Welcome to the Superbook Show and today's bizarre Bible Bite. In honor of Palm Sunday, I wanted to touch a little bit more closely on that story and talk about how maybe the people opposing Jesus were right about some things. That's right, I am defending the opposers of Jesus. Now, I'm not defending going against Jesus, but there is this one thing that's a little weird, and when you see it, you'll think it's totally bizarre. So let's take a look at Jesus' triumphant entrance into Jerusalem.
Judas, this is amazing!
They should be making more noise. This is their soon-to-be king. Jesus shouldn't be riding a donkey. A king rides a stallion. This isn't what we need. If he's going to be king, he needs to start behaving as a king.
And that's where some people sort of had a point. In this episode, we hear Judas say something that a lot of people were thinking at the time. The Jewish people were under strict rule of a foreign power, the Romans. The people were waiting for the coming Messiah, a king who would conquer their enemies, leading a victorious rebellion. And Jesus was that king. But instead of coming in on a kingly beast or a war horse, he came in on a donkey. I mean, sounds strange, right? Why not act like a king in this moment? Jesus did a lot of things that people didn't really think were very kingly. He made enemies of the rich and powerful.
Outrageous! He will not get away with this!
He hung out with the poor and the sick and sinners. A royal person would have only the wealthy, the strong, and the pure as allies. And he acted like a servant, taking care of others rather than being waited on like a powerful man. We expect a king to act with dominance, to lord over others, but Jesus acted humbly, caring for more than just riches and power. I mean, what's up with that? Well, here's the secret. Jesus acted like a king, just not the kind of king that was expected. When Jesus entered Jerusalem, he was enacting a prophecy. Rejoice, O people of Zion. Shout in triumph, O people of Jerusalem. Look, your king is coming to you. He is righteous and victorious. Yet he is humble, riding on a donkey, riding on a donkey's colt. Jesus is king. He is righteous and victorious. And he is humble. He is king and he is servant. He didn't come to kill our enemies. He came to save our enemies, just as he came to save all of us.
If you want to be great, you must be the servant of all the others. Just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many.
People were expecting a great warrior to come and conquer the Romans. Jesus was a great warrior who conquered death and sin, a much larger target. People were expecting a king to come and deal with the country's temporary problems. Jesus came to deal with our eternal problems. And in the process, he was showing us a new kind of king, one that is brave enough to be humble and strong enough to serve. People did not expect a king who would give himself as a sacrifice. They also did not expect a king who would conquer death and rise from the grave. They weren't expecting to get a king that would care about everyone, no matter how low or young or seemingly insignificant. They weren't expecting to get a king that would love you and me. They expected to get a king of a country. And what we got instead was a king over our hearts. Aren't you glad that we didn't get the king that we expected? I know I am. His word is forever alive. I don't know, I always start here and I'm like, what are you gonna do? I don't know. His word is forever alive. That was a little weird, but okay. Okay. no matter how low. Did I just start singing?
I really want that.
I know, I really want like that Celine Dion moment, like, no matter. Cool. Just like on the ship. Okay, that's Titanic, but that's fine.